Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him. Him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Complete to Dell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He'll go, it's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They go play action on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He fires one deep down the right sideline, and he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
He's looking deep once again. And in for the Houston touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
19 tight. Let's go. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense up to the line fast. They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kicked off by Jalen Petrie. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. He'll look to throw. He puts everything behind this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will take over. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
60 Bison.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Pittman sent in motion right. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go again with Taylor. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come on, set. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Colts. With it on 4th and 10. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
70 Lions. Go.
Throwing now on first down. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. 2nd and 6 now. This is Cooper working the left side. He's got room to roam here. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into a crowd. That pass is intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go now. Set go.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Richardson on third. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 1. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking for a throw here. On the move, headed right. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This has been a trend, yet another interception. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the Hats go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Working quickly here. Taylor again. And he drives this forward to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Called in left side. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Has him on the quick hitter. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast. From the 47. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw it again. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing an unsurprising. It falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10 now. Dell with the grab. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? There's that back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They are throwing it again. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Pass play now. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here. Working inside the red zone. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense...
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. You've got a man in motion. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to throw on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Pushing for the end zone. It holds the football. It's not loose. And the Colts pick it up. The 50. He's at the 30. He's The Colts can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some power on it, deep one left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Finds his man Downs. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's trying another one deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. So 2nd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Complete. It's Cooper. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing on 2nd and 10. He's on the move. Looking right, and he finds him. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 3rd down from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with 4th and short. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Brought in right side. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Trying to set this up quick. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw complete to Warren. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
70 Lions.
Motioning the tight end now. Straight ahead with Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a give to Taylor. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. Go.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Taylor can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Final timeout called by the Texans. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Another shot for Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown.